Welcome to the Mom Life Podcast. Whether you are in the beginning stages of motherhood, a mother of two, or an empty nester, this podcast is for you. We're talking about everything motherhood and we're not holding anything back. So get ready to join me in today's episode as we talk about some things that are definitely going to help you as you navigate this journey. Hello, beautiful mama. Welcome back to the Mom Life Podcast. I'm your host, fellow mama and friend Renice, and today's episode is again the postpartum episode. This is for you moms out there that are in that first year with your baby. Maybe you're expecting a baby. Even if you're not in that first year, this information can really pertain to you wherever you are in your journey as a mom. But I am directing this again specifically to you newer moms. Why? I am really passionate about the depths of what is involved in this first year with baby. And I want to give you as many tools, as much information, as much content as possible to make this time as easy as possible, as joyful as possible, because I know it can be filled with a lot of ups and downs, a lot of curiosity, a lot of questions, a lot of overwhelm, a lot of new things you're adjusting. So to have everything at your fingertips, enough information in your back pocket, this is something that can really help you to, again, have a better postpartum experience. So today, I wanted to give you some words of encouragement. We all need these words of encouragement. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I had the best postpartum experience. If you guys have not heard my postpartum story, please go back. I believe it's season 3, possibly, in the podcast. We have a lot of seasons. We're in season 7 now. So if you go back, there's an episode called My Postpartum Story or My Postpartum Journey. And I go into everything I experienced. And I will tell you, I had a very lonely, isolating, difficult postpartum experience with both my children, and they're 16 months apart. So I went through it mostly by myself. And when I say by myself, I'm talking about no friends or family were around to help me. I was literally by myself. My husband was overseas. There was just a lot of things going on. So if you are interested in hearing that, you can go check out that episode. I will do my best to remember to link that in the show notes, or at least I'll put what episode that is in the show notes to make it a little bit easier for you. But my reason for bringing in these words of encouragement is because when I went through my postpartum experience, I wish there was someone out there giving me these words of encouragement. I wish there was someone that could say, hey, you know what? It's okay. You know what? You're not alone. You know what? You're not the only one who feels this way. You've got this thing. Those words mean so much coming from other moms. I know a lot of people will say what they say, but when they're not going through it and you're going through it, it's hard to get that relation, right? It's hard to really take it to heart because in your mind, or at least the back of your mind, you're saying, well, you don't get it. You don't really understand what I'm going through. So of course you're going to say, it's okay. Of course you're going to give me all these words of encouragement. You're not in it. You haven't experienced it. So I'm bringing you these words of encouragement today as someone who has been through it, as someone who fully understands the depths and how difficult these things can be. I am on a different path of motherhood in my journey with my kids now being 9 and 10 years old. I go through things as a mom in these stages, but it's not the same as when I went through it before. So I know these times can be difficult and I know these times can be amazing. It's so back and forth and up and down, and basically, like I say all the time, it's a roller coaster. And so today, I wanted to bring you something you can use to remember when times get difficult. Use this in those times when things feel really hard, when you're feeling really emotional, when things feel isolating and lonely and tough. And I'm going to also give you a tip here that can help you in those times. But the thing I want you to remember the most when you feel things are hard is that you can do this. Oh, I speak so deeply from the bottom of my heart, from the depths of my soul. I feel this so deeply. I'm getting emotional because I remember how hard it can be. And so I feel that. And you can do this. You have got this, especially if you're one that doesn't have a lot of support. You can do this. I know it feels hard. I know sometimes it can feel impossible or you can question your abilities. I want you to know that you are so capable. You are so capable, even in the times when it feels like you're not, in those times that you're unsure. Remember who you are. You are a mom now, but that's not all that you are here to be. That's not all of you. That's a part of you. This is a piece of who you are as a whole. Just another road to be. There's an example that I used a long time ago, and it's kind of this aspect, this metaphor of a tree, and that as people, we're like a tree and there's all these branches. Trees, I don't know if you guys know this. I'm going to totally go on a tangent here, but I promise you it relates. So please bear with me. If you don't know this about trees, a lot of us may think, okay, a tree grows from the trunk. It grows from the bottom up. In the beginning of its journey, it does. It grows from the bottom up. But once it starts sprouting these branches, the trees grow from the top. They continue sprouting more branches and it grows from the top and it gets rounder and rounder. So it doesn't keep growing from the roots and get taller, right? It gets taller from those branches sprouting out from the top. And the reason I'm saying this tracks, I promise, is that as people, as a human being, we are not just our trunk, right? We have all these branches, and those branches are different aspects of our lives. It's different hats that we wear. Another analogy that I'm bringing into an already analogy, you guys. Please bear with me. So think of it as one of the branches may be that you're a daughter. Then your other branch is that maybe you're a sister or a cousin. Another branch is maybe your job title. Maybe you're a nurse or you're a waitress or you're a receptionist or a doctor or whoever, whatever it is for you, insert that title there. That's a branch, right? Maybe you're a wife, or you're a best friend, right? Each branch is an aspect of who you are. It's a part of you. It's not you as a whole, right? That one branch is not the whole tree, right? Everything together makes up the tree. So every part of your life, bringing this down, I told you it tracks, everything comes down to you are a whole person. And there's these different aspects of your life that make up your wholeness, right? That completes you as a person in all these different aspects. It doesn't make you who you are. It's a part of who you are. So being a mom right now is a part of who you are, and you're figuring things out and you're growing this branch, and it's going to flourish all these leaves or fruit or flowers, whatever it's meant to come from this branch, and you're figuring it out. You're branching out, and you're capable. You are beautiful. You are so, so powerful. There's more to you than you know. And I want to encourage you to keep going. You are so capable. You can do this. And no matter what, just put one foot in front of the other. All you have to do is take things a step at a time. Just take it a step at a time. You don't have to have everything figured out. You really don't. I know it may seem that way with all the things we see on social media. Put that aside for a minute and just be you. Be in your experience, your home with your child, your family, and see that for what it is and know that that is a part of you and where you're at. And remember that you can do this. Okay? I don't know. I felt so deep in my heart that needed to be shared. Maybe one person needed to hear that. I don't know. But I'm going to share the things that I feel need to be shared. And again, I wish someone was there to share that with me on a deep level and explain to me that they understand it gets so hard, but that I was capable, that I could do it, that there was more to me than meets the eye, that I'm not only a mom now. I needed to hear that, and I had no one to share that. So I am here for you as your reminder, as that person to hold your hand, to give you that hug, to give you that nudge, to encourage you with these words and let you know that you're not alone in this, okay? And that you can. You've absolutely got this thing, and you're already doing an amazing job. You're already doing an incredible, incredible job. Look at all the things you've already done. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, okay? Now, I did say in the beginning of this episode that I was going to give you a tip that helps you with all of this. And that tip, it's again so simple. People talk about it all the time, all the time. But again, you guys, this would have changed my life. It's done a lot for me in my difficult times throughout motherhood, but it's this practice of using the thing that you're grateful for every day. When you feel things are hard, when you feel that things are difficult, remember those things that you are so very grateful for. Take a beat, take a second, and remember. For me, the thing that really got me through, now it wasn't like consciously this practice of gratitude. It was more what got me through was remembering what is helping me to get through day after day. And it was the aspect of my kids, looking at my daughter, looking at my son and saying, I'm getting through day after day for you because you need me to get through every single day. I need to do this for you so that you can thrive, so that you can grow, so that you can laugh and smile and know that you are loved and know that you are held and know that you are seen. That got me through every day. You guys, this is an emotional episode for me. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm doing my best not to actually cry. Again, I feel this so deep. This is why I'm so passionate about new moms, because I relate so much. Getting very vulnerable here. So yes, again, this is what got me through day after day in the darkest, heaviest times when I was going through it. In that first, I would say 2 years, because I had both my kids. And again, my husband was gone for extended periods of time, and it was just me. We didn't live by friends or family. And I know a lot of people think of the military and you think of bases. We're Coast Guard. It's a very tiny branch and there aren't bases. We live all over. Everybody's spread out. So it's not like you meet other wives or other girlfriends or have that community. You really don't. And I did not have that. I had myself and I had my kids. And I had to remind myself day after day why I was putting one foot in front of the other. How can I encourage myself? How can I keep going through it even when I'm crying in the middle of the night while feeding my son because he keeps waking up and all I want to do is sleep and I have a lack thereof it and I'm exhausted? What gets me through? And that was that remembering. It was them. It was being grateful for them and showing up for them and doing my due diligence with that, because I loved them so deeply that I wanted them to have the best. And even though I couldn't be all of me, I knew I could show up for them the way they needed me to at that time. And it got me through, you guys. So My question for you, because I like to ask you questions, is what gets you through every single day? What drives you? What motivates you? What inspires you? What helps you to put one foot in front of the other to keep going when things get hard? And I want you to remember that, to be grateful for that. Because I'm telling you that this too shall pass. It will. But for now, keep in mind those things that keep you going, and remember these words of encouragement that you can do this, that you've got this, that you are capable, and that you are stronger than you give yourself credit for. Okay? Please hear me when I say these things and understand that I mean it with every fiber of my being. I see you. I see you. I feel you. I understand. I may not know your exact situation, and your situation's not going to be the same as mine. Mine isn't the same as yours, right? We all have different situations. But I do know what it's like to be a mom and to go through the struggles, and to not know and to not understand and to have to fight and to wonder and to question. So please hear me in this and take it in and take it a step at a time. Write this down if you need the reminders. Put them on sticky notes. Post them on the mirror. Post those Post-it sticky notes on your mirror or next to your bedside or wherever you see it on a regular basis. That can give you that reminder, so that as you remind yourself every day, it helps you to continue putting one foot in front of the other. And it gives you a little motivation to keep going. So I just wanted to say that to you mamas today. And I want to thank you. Thank you for showing up for you. And thank you for listening to this podcast. It means a lot to me that you're listening to this podcast. I know there's a lot of other ones out there you could be listening to, and I deeply appreciate you guys. And sending the comments. You guys have been sending in comments, and they mean so much to me. I'm so glad that these episodes are resonating with you guys, and that it's helping to support you in your journey as a mom, because that's why I do this. I want to help support you in any way that I can. So again, thank you so much for listening. If you like this episode, if it resonates with you, please share it with a mom that you know. Any mom out there that you feel needs this message, that it might help to support her in some way, please share it. That's all that I have for you. I hope you have an incredible, incredible rest of your day. And if no one tells you, I'm here to let you know that you are doing the best you can with what you have. And that is more than enough. All right, Mama, I'll chat with you in the next episode. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share it with a fellow mom, and I will chat with you in the next episode.